3 times as good as you. Anything you can do, I can do 3 times better. I didn't just stumble. Hello, welcome to
MollythePerson talks about things. Yeah!
What? Hello. Hi. Would you like to say hi? Hello, we are achievers, can't you tell?
Hello!
So, today we are going to be talking about the Enneagram 3 a bit in our own words as she sighs. And this toothpick is from the restaurant I was just at. Who else likes getting toothpicks and biting on them until they're making a video and then they said it right there? Please. So Stephanie is a 2-wing 3 and I am a 4-wing 3 on the Enneagram. And for those of you who are new to the Enneagram world, your dominant type is the first, and then your wing is like the flavor. And so we both share our wings, which is 3, and then I got this, and then you got, oh, I don't want to like show off my bling. Are you making like?
I was trying to make it like wings. That's what I was flapping.
So this is very bad. I need a template. So 3s grade themselves, like right now I'm grading myself, like this video isn't good enough. And you want to be, I feel like 3s have this drive to be the best or the best at what they're doing.
Right.
So how does the 3 come into play in your life, dear Stephanie?
Well, golly.
Also, we're BFFs.
We're the best friends.
The best! The drama of the 4 came out there.
When I was a child, it started when I was a kid. Like, I always had to be getting, like, well, I think also the way that our education system is set up, like, does go along with the 3-wing that I have, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you get praised, obviously, for getting, like, good grades and, like, being a little bit of a teacher's pet, which I was, for sure. And I always liked to, like, get along with the teachers and impress them and stuff. So I feel like that's where it started in school stuff for me. And then I'm just constantly trying to, like, and I don't think it's always a bad thing, but sometimes it's kind of annoying, but I'm always trying to, like, get to the next level, like promotions at work or, like, I don't know, just trying to achieve things. And, like, when I think about, I don't know if this is 3, right? Like, where I've thought about, like, wanting to do, like, big talks and stuff like that, like, just to kind of, like, to impact. Like, I think there's a little bit of a status side of it, but it's also, like, an influence side of it. Like, I want to,
impact the masses.
Yeah.
Be a major influence on people's life.
Yeah. I don't do things that I'm not good at, which I think is another 3 thing. Like, I can be really uncomfortable with not being, like, with being in the middle. Like, I feel like if I'm really bad at something, I can just joke it off, and it's, like, just funny that I'm bad at it. But if I'm really good, I'm like, yeah. But if it's in the middle, I'm like,
let's not play
not
this
interested,
game.
yeah.
Let's go play ping pong instead. I'm good at that one.
Exactly.
I feel that. Getting these grades, I think, from teachers, then we start to look at it outside of school when we're not in school anymore. Where's the grade? Where's that approval? And when we don't get it, it's like, it doesn't feel as satisfying or gratifying. And we look for that reassurance.
I took an art class last year, a drawing class, and it was, like, driving me nuts that we weren't getting grades on anything. Did I? I don't know how much I talked about this with you.
Little.
It was so weird. Like, I turned back, I'm like 20, I was 27 at the time, a full-grown adult. And I took a class, it was just me and my other adult friend being taught by an older adult. And I still
We're all
was
adults
like,
here.
I want to emphasize I was not a child, but I started acting like a kid again. Like, I felt again like I wasn't just, like, making art because I wanted to make it, which is why I took it to, like just be creative, but I was, like, doing things to seek the approval of this teacher who I had never met. Like, I don't know if he's a respectable artist or teacher or anything like that, but it's just because he's, like, in the teacher role and authority roles. That's another thing for me that shows up is, like, I'm always trying to impress, like, bosses and stuff like that. Like, not just do the job the best I can, but, like, show that I'm doing the job the best I can.
Yes. Do you like getting feedback, even if it's negative?
Yeah, because I want to do better.
Same.
Like, I want to know if I'm doing something wrong. Because I hate the thought that like I might be doing something not as well and they're just like not telling me because I don't want to hurt my feelings. It's, like,
I feel that at work. And I'll ask about a specific thing, like, when I answer the phone, would you rather me transfer it to you or put it on hold and tell you, or like I'll give him different options, and he's almost like, you're just answering the phone, chill out.
But you like want to do this
I want to do it the
aspect.
best way for you in every way.
Right.
I don't want to just answer the phone like willy-nilly.
I have that too at my job. My supervisor a lot is like, doesn't matter. Just get it done.
Pick one. Get the job done.
Be fine with it.
Says the 8. Is that
I don't know. I've never thought about her.
So maybe we should talk about how to be a healthier 3. Like, which ways have you combated those kind of unhealthy tendencies to seek external reassurance and instead feed yourself?
I think at work, I've been trying to notice the ways in which it actually like makes me do a worse job, you know? Like if I'm, like when my focus is like doing the things that are going to impress the supervisor, that's different than like doing the things that might actually help my clients sometimes, you know, like prioritizing different things. So when I noticed that, I've started to just try to like accept that I don't have to explain everything and just like know what, like think more about what's best for the person that I'm actually serving and then help with that instead. So I guess go back to my 2, which I don't know if that.
That's funny because I was thinking of going back to my 4 of just like, it doesn't, just make the thing, just create. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You don't have to push it and like promote it. You can just make a thing. Like,
for the sake of
I was thinking of your
well,
painting.
Oh yeah.
And how you could just paint and it's okay.
Yeah.
But that's funny that we both resorted to our dominant.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Not
planned. Sorry about that. Please cut it out.
F.
I have been trying to be more involved in my creative side in some ways and be okay with it. The most consistent way I've been doing that is cooking, which is not typical for me because I did more artsy stuff before, but I don't know. Oh, and reading, getting okay with just being. Doing more like low-key things instead of always having to like
giving yourself a break. I was thinking about that, like instead of measuring your days on how productive you are, just being okay with what you do. Because I'll so often be like, oh, today was bad because I didn't do enough. Even right now in our fun times together, I'm like, we need to make a video, we need to do something, we need to make a product, and somehow that feels like I have more value as a person because I'm getting stuff done and doing things and putting things out in the world. You are impacting other people in some ways, but also like you don't need to do it nonstop and you need a break. In order to even produce good things, you need to relax.
Yeah, and either way, it's like, okay.
It's fine, you don't have
and
to.
That's the difference, I feel like.
Existentially too, for like if we're gonna die. Zoom out, we're gonna die, so like you don't have to make a million, like you don't have to do it all.
Like the proportion of chill out time versus like producing something time, any proportion is okay, you know? But that's hard to believe sometimes. It feels like, yeah, I need to relax, but like not as much as I need to like do things. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels like that's the little treat at the end of the rainbow. And the rest should be spent like doing something.
How do we find that balance of doing stuff and being? And every area of our life, it's all about balance.
Yeah, so I find it hard because I'm like working full time now. It feels like I'm spending all that time doing. And so in my efforts to like spend time just relaxing, I feel like now I pretty much spend all my time doing like almost nothing, but it's not nothing. I mean, I'm like watching shows and I'm like reading now, which is different for me too. So I'm using it in different ways and spending time with people. But sometimes I do feel like I wish I had a project outside of work, but I feel like I don't have the energy to do it. So, but
because you put so much energy into being the best throughout the
work.
day.
Yeah, I guess so. But even in cooking, like I'm constantly checking with Michael to see if he actually liked the dish or if it was like good enough for like as good as last time. Or
After I
whatever.
feed
Oh
him,
my
like,
God.
tell me, evaluate, give me a review of
like
my
I
meal.
need to know, so for next time. Oh my
Yes.
God, I'm not even doing that free. Damn it.
Now, with theater, though, we were both in theater and we both would audition for parts. And I feel like you were more lackadaisical. Lax is what I should have said. You're more chill about not making certain parts.
That's
like if you didn't
probably
get
true.
the lead, than if I didn't. So what's that?
That's probably true. Well, I think I just kind of I don't know why, but immediately focused it on like how can I do that part the best. A lot of times they were like bit parts though, so there was like they were like still interesting, even if they weren't like what I wanted to get. It was like I can make this really like funny.
You just
or really
refocused your competitive
like still
energy
I can do the
on,
best at this.
Yes, instead of against other people, which is healthier, I'd say. Fighting against yourself instead of me.
Everyone else.
Huh. So, got another thought there?
Well, I was just thinking I just talked about my side of that experience and you didn't really talk about yours at all. Except that you said that.
I'm more I feel like, I don't know what it is, but I feel more competitive than you. And I don't know what separates
You
that.
feel like you're more 3 than I am?
More competitive, which I think, so your family was pretty chill. Mine was very competitive and driven
that's true.
to a lot of athletes and games. And so I don't think you're not any less of a 3.
No, it's fine. I just want to be the best 3.
If you are a 3 or have a 3 wing or just wanted to watch this video of 2 friends talking about what we talked about,
Life.
then what should we tell them to do? Because I said if you blah, blah,
Take
blah,
a
blah,
break.
Take a break.
Take a break. Run away with you for the
summer.
minute.
Summer.
You want to take a whole summer? I'm tailoring it to them.
Like, subscribe.
Do a little dance.
I feel like this video wasn't as good as it could have been.